22 people were killed as a stone quarry collapsed in Mizoram's Aizawl district on Tuesday morning amid incessant rain in the aftermath of Cyclone Remal, officials said. Several other people also went missing in landslides elsewhere in the state capital, which was cut off from the rest of the country. Director General of Police, DGP, Jaspal Singh, IPS, on Tuesday, urged people of the state to refrain from posting derogatory posts about individuals, groups, sects, creeds, and religions on social media platforms. The statement has come in the wake of arrests of some individuals recently who have been accused of making derogatory remarks against certain gods and communities in the state. In a major crackdown against food establishments causing pollution in and around Margao town, the Mamlatdar of Salsette carried out a drive on Tuesday wherein they sealed a total of 19 such establishments, comprising shops, local restaurants, and small hotels. This drive was carried out as per the instructions of the Goa State Pollution Control Board, GSPCB. The sealing operations began at 11 a.m. under the direction of Mamlatdar Salsette, Bhiku Gawas via the GSPCB order dated 15 May 2024. Following reports of leaks, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has instructed the Public Works Department, PWD, to examine Kala Academy and provide an audit report. The Dinanath Mangeshkar Auditorium leaked twice during the pre-monsoon rains, drawing harsh criticism from the authorities. A tourist in a rent-a-car who was involved in ramming into multiple vehicles started dancing with a loudspeaker on, questioned by locals and bystanders. The display of brazen disregard for law was caught on camera. According to reports, after hitting multiple vehicles on Shiolim Morji Road, he was stopped by driver of one of the vehicle which was hit. However, the concerned person was in for a surprise after the tourist came out of his rent-a-car, brought his big speaker and started dancing. Senior green activists across the state have blamed the Chief Minister, the government and the administration for the illegal laterite quarries operations across Goa. The Chief Minister had accepted the fact that their 90% stone and laterite quarries in Goa were illegal and have been abandoned by operators after extraction. Activists say that government has done nothing to prevent the illegal quarrying. In response to the fatal rampage by the private company bus which killed 4 workers and 4 critically injured, the workers and the locals have demanded an immediate apprehension of the owner Abdul Qadir. Kudroli Constructions PVT Limited was the company which had appointed the bus driver who was under the influence of alcohol during the incident. The workers also demanded compensation to be given to the victim and their families. An accident occurred at Altonho, Panjim on Monday late evening wherein a Kadamba bus lost control of the vehicle and rammed into a parked car. Fortunately, no major injuries were reported but damages to the bus and the car were witnessed. The locals and commuters travelling on the Porvorim highway from Delfinos to the Maldi Goa have raised concerns on the growing traffic congestions due to the haphazard parking of 4-wheelers. This section of highway experiences major traffic. Locals urged the authorities and the respected business owners to look into the matter and take suitable action. Locals and daily beachgoers at Tembawada Morji have expressed frustration over inadequate parking facilities at the beach. Locals say that despite visit by the tourism official and local MLA, little tangible progress has been made and the situation remains unchanged, intensifying tensions between locals and visitors. Locals have demanded urgent intervention from the concerned official and sought a resolution. National Institute of Oceanography scientist Ramesh Kumar stated that irregular rainfall over the state in the monsoon season can adversely affect the state's drinking water, that is the dams, and also to the agriculture. He further added that in order to get sufficient amount of water till the next monsoon, the state needs to recharge the water tables, dams, ponds, lakes, etc. before the rain water gets dispersed into the Arabian Sea. Amidst the onset of the monsoon shutdown, Goa is currently experiencing a surge in tourist activity, particularly from nearby Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Kerala. Renowned for its diverse range of beaches, from the bustling shores of Baga and Palolem to the serene landscapes of Agonda, this coastal heaven is attracting visitors far and wide. Residents of Pernem Taluka have been on edge as sightings of leopards roaming the area have become increasingly frequent. Locals claim that the big cats preying on dogs and cows and have raised concerns about their safety and the safety of their livestock. Residents have urged forest officials to take immediate action and to ensure their safety and well-being. Salsette FC scored a solitary goal win over Vasco City Sports Cultural Club to emerge champs of the GFA Under-17 Division 2 tournament played at Nagoa Panchayat ground on Monday. Pio Gomes scored the all-important goal in the 35th minute of the match. GFA President Dr. Kaitan Fernandes, Ravindra Cabral, Anthony Fernandes, Anthony Pango and Brahmanand Shankwalkar were present for prize distribution. Skipper Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli will look to end India's global title drought as the star duo step out for what is likely to be their final World Cup appearance. Rohit, 37, and Kohli, 35, have long been the twin torchbearers for the hopes of nations cricket fans, which last saw a major title triumph in the 2013 Champions Trophy.